Safwani aye piso ewo media no so honorable Kennedy Japan ena chema wontumi ena abronye se de adru ni se chema wontumi aba expose abronye efa Kennedy sika wonya wa kire se metimi aka se chema wontumi wayade yes abutia video no wunya bi nhwe ya yenko ne yenko hwe video na waye pa ntinya adaje na pensi obi si wunchen na hini wa na wanom kakra aye hini wa na wanom kakra nti yenko ne yenko hwe nsem a chema wontumi ekaye ene we de waka no kwawe pa wa kire kwan e fa so a Kennedy akompra kunya ni sika na ose enya MPP abusia me kasakra dodo yenko tie nsem bi a chema wontumi ekan na ya mabiem a na yakram na me kai say mon subscribe to your channel na mo like na mo share na mo fam comment and bright yen share video no thank you I'm sorry
ya Kennedy Japan no ye na djumo Kennedy Japan yo obi a ya kana blabo mu tse de wo kan ya yi say oni hwe ya yi a obua Kennedy Japan wo hwe but so be hasia say obe desino to that level obua ke tu fu bebrebe because niema wa hunu ene niema wa ye many dia drew high only ministerial appointment though but Debia he's a fighter. He know where and how to go and make his name as a candidate.
The new meeting Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia Miracles Abuaje, head of communication, and NPP mpanimfo bi mu a omo support Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia akone se ye Kennedy akompre kwa Japan and ma NPP eluzi 2024 election na nye Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. That is why Miracles Abuaje started from Wontumi Media na omugu kina Japan wanima ase say NPP defeat in 2024 no kina Japan abronye di isi suma hu se was started anye no nko a so we kina Japan fan and supporter. That is going to be the communication now and then till say yebeko primaries ni bewie na bullet ne de omo prepare bebre so de me di nkan ka kire mo no muhu se eba monkai se Mr. Frank Adane and Mr. Brefajan Christian ye wo ho say if your own research has proven to you say 2.1 million NPP supporters didn't vote eba ne saying na Kennedy Japan asama okan ye and ma NPP supporters no ankoto aba if indeed it is true then Kennedy Japan is superior and he has to lead the party to reorganize MPP. If that is what we are saying, you are number one information manager, you are number one political prophet. Mame Montia say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia epaw adwumayokuo bi say onye research as to say NPP delegates besanso ama no second chance to represent the party in the 2028 general election. Research in ba wiye no ebeda di say NPP delegate ebuafu na nyade say omobema Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia second chance because of the humiliating defeat also in the 2024 general election. Omo check the strength of Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia no na omo check the strength of honorable Kennedy Japan. In the same research ebeda di say the strength of Kennedy Japan is very massive. Yenim say honorable Kennedy Japan is grassroots papa and delegate papa, the godfather of the grassroots and delegate. And the charisma of Kennedy Japan besanso overweigh Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. So on the side of Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia, although they oje to musenka uncontested view, but omo atwa no ho ahia ka say dabi doctor eye politics and ayeye hwe former president Kufuor oba mpredo do sen hwe Professor Mills oba mpredo do sen hwe wo ankasa wo boss president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo oba mpredo do sen even president Mahama Mpa na ye fi say political career abawiye ene oye president enti mempa ba. So you see the campaign na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ene na chidifo we say we bad do say na wuntimi ma preko pe eme winning samukai. And that isn't all. Almost starting with all forms of propaganda and strategy. And now omo ye ni nyina no they were doing certain things to weaken Kennedy Japan. enti almost started agenda say yenka say eye kina Japan sembia okaye ena egu MPP kina Japan na all say MPP said ye beya NPP grassroots NPP delegate bubefu kina Japan upon all the propaganda tactics and antics against kina Japan and Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia nyina no it came to conclusion say yet kina Japan has upper hand and Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia day in and out or go down na de suppress mo kra na ye yoko ene how corrupt ideals are or ye na ye ba betwe na abo so I no so be another humiliating factor. The new meeting Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia Miracles Abuaje head of communication and NPP mpanimfo bi mu a omo support Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia akone say our communication now no supposed to be say eye Kennedy akompre kwa Japan ene ma NPP eluzi 2024 election na nye Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia so eno de omo kasa esan se lose no aha MPP for aha delegate ninti no omo bubefu Kennedy akompre kwa Japan so that is why Miracles Abuaje started from Wuntumi media na omo gu Kennedy Japan wanima ase say NPP defeat defeat in 2024 no eye Kennedy Japan abronye di isi suma hu se was started anye no nko a so we Kennedy Japan fan and supporter that is going to be the communication now and then till say yebeko primaries ni bewie na bullet ne de omo prepare bebre so de me di nkan ka kire mo no mu hu se eba mon kai se Mr. Frank Adane and Mr. Brefajan Christian ye wo ho enti woda na wa den na wada na ene me ba be bo audios Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia NPP General Secretary Justin Frimpong Kodua ene honorable Kojo Opankroma ekaye dientia NPP lose in 2024 na ene omon sem na propaganda omon sanso de tu trimu ama wa ba betan honorable Kennedy Japan but media meaning say all this propaganda no just to hail just to uplift Kennedy Japan just to enlighten the charisma of Kennedy Japan said the prophet be ebeka no and we are yet to see many things so wutie nsema Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia kaye JFK kaye and honorable Kojo Opankroma kaye even Kojo Opankroma de no kura no ye to aba no wie ye no and say 2 days 3 days brad Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia be declare ye no that is 2-3 days and Kojo Opankroma kaye but you can see say nsem na omo ka no ni nyina ye pepe hardship eka ho even what Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia was it 3 days to election yet to petrol wo wonya we aden MPP for yem penokore Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia den na mo penokore na mo be yegu Kennedy Japan so wan kasa wo se Ghana for se yem pe 11 na na do se da bida Ghana for se yem pe betting tax na na do se da bida haircut mo se mo nya haircut e ba ye na mo ye haircut aden na yem penokore and so tie Kojo Opankroma ya oka ne brofo na ya join news ntu dia mo mama de na muntie o say omo to aba no na they were tracking so the issue list NPP for na say omo nkon to aba tie
Kennedy Japan wabobra Mahama take it from me and I know hwe abra na this wo nyina Kennedy Japan no ye na dwuma me mom ne ama me kwa ma nya madwuma na ono so on fa sie oka minim na minim ni ama so Kennedy Japan so take it from me but so behas you say obe desino to that level it's too for baby because niema wa hunu and niema wa ye how many dia drew high only ministerial appointment though but he's a fighter. He know where and how to go and make his name as a candidate.
All the studies are so far. The big issues are one, cost of living. Niema bo e kosoro ahochiri e bai. The kanu eye adia ye friend arrogance of power. Express yaso na eye din yaso edin yentie asem party for country say yenye reshuffle and yes sir 8 years yantie and yes sir party for country say yempe 11 no ebe ha gye ye toso miansa party for country say haircuts no debt restructuring no DDEP somewhat in answer say sad debt restructuring no ebe ha gye because most of them are pensioners and Omapeni announced said there will be no haircut. Some okay. Ghana for in ING. But a buyer no, you be a haircut. We shall share a buy Yentia Napco view, na Yentia afforestation for view, catering so Yentio. And I also share Regions February, said the General Secretary Kanye. Your votes no do on the wall. Yan to my degree or Western region said the Okai, Oko Jomora, Oko Valeria, Oko Pohoa. So many places, yeah, fine. A problem. Market said, into me, that Shaban, yes.
Challenge you say, youth in afforestation. A rented bill over 70,000 was NAPCO over 100,000. Zoom line, why is sanitation model? School feeding. Okay, come run 10 maba or more said you ma win in our woman. We are talking about over 250,000 people. They be our market here. Munchu Mokao, Yenchu Mokao, Oyebitria. And imagine, says I had about 250,000, maybe 9 months, 8 months, unchianica. Could someone quackas or more to a betiawa? Or Mocasomon Cotraba. You've lost about 200,000 votes.
Yeah.
Not to talk about more dependence, Tabia or Moma and no Munya or more. Sana Marinano. Account. Then the third one. Your polling station structure. Kodi me be general secretary nya to polling station awie nya to electoral area awie ya to constituency awie ya to region awie nya de beto national nti me buy say foundation no eyo say nyo de wa beto na de eno no ejuso by elections ejuso for mutie won masma make na kan si de ko ba say MPP call elections NDC for police aso munjina. But independent candidate, irreducible then, or Baby Jansen or contest here. Kodi, ordinarily, should it be a contest?
No.
A party like MPP?
No.
You're quite less so, a juice, you're stronghold. Baby, a winning easily, safe seat. Not Nipa Baku, as I said, or near contest, near trifiable. I didn't. It is because of, say, your polling station, elections acquire a one album, one sense. You do just be na me patcho. Oh, mon fanche, oh, now, what they knew Nias and now you want to see it. Now, so say, Chilum Bibi. As what Bibi said, no, my see no, and try why you to send them in ho. My parents, my sham yashi no my say, ya, no may see ya, more cassette, baby at 12 about 2 a.m. Obasada Pessa, 12 baby. Obu, how one till you crum on tear juice what in kind, on 12 about crowd, Nidinshire Arbonum. It is a yaw and comfort the card. Say MPP for Omo Yaho, Omo for say you mo free album, and comfort some contest your man or Yamaman contest, you know, Omnicodi independent candidate. And say a trifire boy, you do win your horn. And it cuts across. Party beyond your coalitions are, or you be a friend voter audit. Or on the name, every shame conform a trial amount. To what we normally do is say a printed voter register. Near their mom say, oh, Monjam co identify and conform MPP form a trial. The exercise was not successful, my country. Every say, police station now, they in the Quacoman, Obu or police station on tour. And to kill, there will be a one polling station. Now the abo man say register man say onko hwe omo to no efe be no wokum oni mobia then two o say ye no firi wa ade ba ko e koso ye a as a party na ya jatum se sesa no eye say nipa kakra bi koto aba motimo fidi ha na eze me fere kwa say obi koto aba na obegina radio so e na me koto ye ma me 5000 ye ma me 2000 so kwaji fridge e na ye koto aba yi ye MP na se bi kroma na omoto na omoni unya neti na se bi akwaji 2000 akwaji 3000 onya bi no ke odu fi sa beto duru na kaso nkoto ba koto
example wo just inya life issue bi kase me kokrumotini ni this is what you am kansa na makwakoto because momu trace kama delegates na nsa na mokoto abako yi nipa no se omegina ne yen ya yekoto aba no motwa yeja
enti sa no ma we nyina no e ya de a kuti apart no e de apart na de e ba because ke odi it won't make sense yekoto aba na 2020 votes are winning about 6.7 million. Now 2024 so at about 4.5. We shall pay 2 million anko traba. Kodi they say the side brad unity say it's like your supporters are more Ghana now more free from home. E ka say yanko traba. Because normally say about 20 but man ya bia those can be a squad for so monko to be more peculiar issue bia e wo ho. But e bia mampomba koto or e bia Techiman South or Turnout North back to Maba. But across the whole country,
someone got to about
say, you got to about say, and I say, you say, Mahama, but young Koto.
We were tracking the polling station attendance from 7 a.m. every 30 minutes with our tracking system. And by midday, we had about 40% turnout. And it gave us reason to worry because looking at our target per polling station, it gave us reason to worry that, our numbers were not turning up to vote as much as we desired. And so we had to step up our sweeping system to ensure that we could encourage many of those who had gone to the farms or had gone elsewhere to come in and to cast their vote. I think at the end of it, we were hovering around 60% turnout. And as you then compare it to the averages in the region and across the country, we are pleased at the results that we had, albeit disappointed in the national performance of the New Patriotic Party and our candidates.
And indeed, for you in Ofuasa Yoruba, and as I've just been indicating, if you go to 2020, the last time you were in an election there, you came in with 22,551 of the votes there. And this same gentleman who is now very close to you was at 12,000. He's increased his slightly by close to 1,000 votes. And you've dropped, I believe, just around 4,000 votes.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
And you would find on the ground that there are about 4,000 party members who refused to vote, or there are about 4,000 sympathizers of our party who refused to vote. And they explained to us some of the reasons for which they were angry and refusing to vote. That kind of aligns with the story across the country. And what we have to do is to embrace the kind of feedback that they are giving us and go back to the ground and work with it.
I mean, and I just pulled up our trends map here just to give people an understanding of why this, you say, is concerning for you when you started tracking and you realize that people are not showing up to vote. And I must say, you are the best performing parliamentary candidate as far as percentage outcome, as far as the results are concerned, in Ofuasa Yoruba, in a place that we know is a stronghold of your party. You have come in with 64% at the last elections. Nobody else had come close to that. The last time this was the case, somebody close to that, was in 2004. So going into this, he had significant momentum, right? And Kojo, this must be something that must worry you, considering that elections is all about momentum. You drove a wall through this, and you came with 64.2.
I know the job they did. They told you, see a cat of judges, no so you could trap from Swa. Montier for na, a become Amano, Rebecca. It's Yamu among Konyan Fats and you would be a bayer. What's winning answer? Then we are no for Yabase, or Qua one year Fanamra.
You are for the end, okay.
No, for another Kufuano.
Oh, okay.
And I'm so fantastic with you. A Yadimu Dodo. ɛyɛ ne mu dodo ɔso da bi deɛ woyɛ me nkɔmmɔdifoɔ me ne wo nam enti na meresɛ no me sɛ memmɔ ne din ɔyɛyɛ na me sɛ ɔfa no kura ni sɛ saa na woka deɛ a enipa a makoma mu ne pɛ soɔ ba ɛyɛ Bawumia. In those days, I am a core man FM Grano. 2011, 2012, and I'm a shot for your campaign, Bawumia. A woman said, "No, the cat and Papa Jay and party near the other." Bawumia, you know. I mean, I want a Bible so Oba Elsra a Jamumuye. Oba Elsra Jamumuye. Well, you are not the Aba power. Intimate castle, and the Pewana Penino. What did I was 8? And now someone who can name me there. Now, so far, me the Messi. Everyone position the man after lotteries na takubo with one kwame and then you die the kind of make lotteries and make us with it ya femi dream and hame
baba waso edu ba bia adua hobo ye ma lotteries say wo se dabi wo kokwa wo sa to kotet nyum anyiwa jiwade lotto anyiwa jiwade
man tin kan bio Saturday ya fell I came in the morning, some of any idea, the matter my 4 day into no, you better punish me. And Hami Kwame, me Jama Bawumia. Bawumia will be 200 Bawumiano. Me mammy would 2015 and that's uncle for working. I'll buy me Kuma a classy as a Korea inside Kwame. Maybe I know you could see.
Nyamfa,
Bawumia Bao, I love the man. Na Yako Yeta party no mono. Sere na kufu adu ba yen kofo bi dia bata boy kanafo bi no eye na ye say papa no sa na bi no pese and it's one of them oya Bawumia buade Bawumia pe inclusiveness Bawumia pe nukredie Bawumia pe media even among us no kura no the whole friend kofo bi abusu o ma fa branch no wan so mbeka me say that say test bi ma o kwa mo test no I what has him young mammy way? Oh, dear kind of here, Kwame Kana